What is going on, everybody? We are back, I hope. For anyone that's kind of been paying attention, I've had a few technical issues, which I'm hopefully now over. I'm hoping my trusty phone can provide a good enough connection to stream on. So we're going to test it out tonight. See how the battery holds up. I don't know what the sound's like. It's quite echoey in this room. I need to put Shane Long up, put some other stuff up, some soundproofing, and eventually make hopefully the sound a bit better, because I think it's a bit echoey than normal, but should still be decent enough, should still be able to hear. And I don't know if you can hear the weather, but it is awful outside. Position of the new house, it's very, very open at the back, so you get a lot of wind, and the weather in Ireland is freaking awful today. Snow possibly tomorrow or overnight. So there we go, we're back. I guess the problem with being back and not just doing the test is we actually have to talk FPL, which I'm a bit out of sync with. You might have to give me a hand along the way, but I think we're good. I think I've tracked enough of what's going on. Apparently I really need Coutinho. Kane's rubbish. You can hear the rain, can you? Apologies. There's not a lot I can do about it. It's raining outside. A window is a bit further away than in the last house, but still, I'm in a room that has a window. But yeah, I'm going to try and get up some... I was looking at like soundproofing stuff for the walls today on Amazon, so we'll see. Yeah, the polls, basically, I'm a bit... what am I trying to say? I'm a bit rusty, actually, even though it's only been a week or so. I'm a bit rusty, so I forgot about the polls when I set up the stream. So I've cleared them now, so no one else is going to see them, but anyone that was in first will still see them. But next stream, back to normal, I'll put in some normal polls, basically. Intrigued by the order of those subs. Yeah, but that might change. I don't know if I should just play Daniels. We'll see. Nias maybe shouldn't be first sub, I don't know. A Burnley double up and I play Richarlison. Yeah, I've got a bit of a problem this week with all my players playing each other. I might have to play Daniels instead of me and split the difference a bit. It's good to be back. Thanks everyone for yeah, well wishes. It sounded like I was in hospital or something, but yeah, a lot of people, a lot of tech advice this week. One guy I was literally chatting to yesterday via DM on Twitter for about half an hour about 4G signals in Ireland. Because you can get like routers and stuff. But I got a feeling, well, not a feeling, a hope, that I'll just be able to do this on my phone. Because there is a fair use policy, but it's 60 gig. And even then, it's only a we might stop you. And I'm on pay as you go, so they can't charge me extra. So, yeah, we'll see how it goes. If the phone packs up, then maybe I'll have to find a different way of doing it. But we should be good. And yeah, I have to say, hang on a sec, let me just find it here. Because I have noticed a new sponsor. We didn't have before, Dean Pask. Appreciate that. Only sponsors 37 minutes ago. Shame didn't do it live. It would have flashed up big. But yeah, I really appreciate that. Thanks a lot. I might have to go towards streaming costs soon. I'm actually looking at possibly buying a second router just for 4G, just for streaming. It's like a 2-year contract, not really up for that. Anyway, sorry, FPL, right? Do you know what, lads? I'm already swaying a bit with Hazard captain. My captain, I bought Hazard in thinking he'd be my go-to captain. You've probably heard me a few times, maybe on the Scoutcast more, say that sometimes we go for that captain for the big horn, not the one that gets a steady lot of points. And one time I saw that work really well for someone when we were all chasing was he just captained Hazard every week, got like 8 or 9 points, and I thought he could do that. But then I captained him, he didn't play, and then I swapped it last week and he got 15. Now I've put it back on, but I don't know, I'm just worried. Are West Ham going to keep a clean sheet? Kane's got Stoke at home. Yeah, I appreciate that, Dean, honestly, thanks a lot. So I'm wondering if I should even captain Salah. I mean, Everton have kept, I think, 3 clean sheets in a row now. So Big Sam's got them playing a bit more kind of tight at the back. But I just wonder if Liverpool's attack is just too good, really, for Everton to keep another clean sheet. And Salah's just so consistent. But my plan, so I'm probably planning to do nothing. I think I'm going to save a transfer this week. I could do Sterling to Coutinho. Obviously, Coutinho's on penalties. Bit of a bandwagon right now. I've got the money to do that for free. But I'm just wondering whether keeping Sterling's the best ploy. Because they got Spurs at home is not great, I guess. But sorry, either side of that, like for the foreseeable, City got some really nice fixtures, and obviously Sterling's still a nice price. I got him for like 8 million, so or 8.1. So yeah, I'm probably going to stand still, and basically see what happens. I just think at this time of the season, 2 free transfers is really valuable. I mean, 2 free transfers is always handy, but at Christmas when the game weeks are so thick and fast, I don't know. I feel like I should just save one and go from there. I don't know what you guys think of my team. People usually hate my team, especially the defence. Salah may not start, but yeah, I mean maybe that should put me off captaining him, but I'm not going to do anything else. I'm not going to not play him. Do you know what I mean? If he misses this one, then he doesn't miss one for another little while. So I think I'm good in that regard. No polls tonight. I basically forgot. I'm rusty. I'll do them for the next stream. When will the next stream be? Fingers crossed it'll be Sunday. We're kind of we're getting a bit more settled into the house now. Fair play, to be honest, to my missus, because she's done a lot of the unpacking. Basically got everything kind of set up. I mean, this is now my office room, but I've basically set the desk up, and to my left here there's a whole load of mess which I've not even touched. So, but yeah, getting more, I don't know, not back to a routine, but a bit all over the place last week. So this must be last good week for Daniels. Yeah, he's got basically Crystal Palace away, and then it's a couple of dodgy fixtures. United away, Man City away, and Liverpool at home. Now Liverpool at home, yeah, no, they're three bad fixtures. And then he's got a couple of okay ones, and then a mixed bag again. But I'm basically not in a rush to get rid of Daniels, because I've got other defenders I can play. I think Christensen is someone I'm going to play every week. Maguire's got some okay-ish fixtures, I think. I'm happy to play against Newcastle. I think after that it's Southampton away. I mean, they don't score too many. I'd be worried about Austin, I guess. Crystal Palace away at home. So Maguire's okay for the next few. Christensen I'll play for a few, and then I could probably bench Daniels, maybe. I don't know. But I've actually got 1.2 million in the bank. So I could upgrade Daniels to Kolasinac, someone like that. Even Otamendi. Otamendi's a big... or doing well right now. And like I said, they've got some nice fixtures. So maybe Otamendi's the one to have. Yeah, Watford defenders too, yeah. You like Ramsey, thinking of swapping Richarlison for him. I don't, yeah. Richarlison's a bit, obviously he had a chance against United. Spurs and Burnley, I always knew he wasn't going to score well in these games. I'm basically holding him for the games afterwards and hoping he can pick it back up again. But I can see why you'd be looking at Ramsey. If I had the money to do Loftus-Cheek to Ramsey, I probably would. Transferring Daniels and Ward to Otamendi / Mbemba. Then you have Azpilicueta, Rojo. That's an odd one. I guess you thought he was going to play and then didn't. We need a Christmas stream schedule. I may actually have a special stream to do on the 30th of December. I don't have the full details yet, but may have a different stream to do that night. Otherwise, or that day actually, it might be during the day. I have to figure out the details. People have been saying about doing 3 o'clock kickoffs. Well, on the 30th of December, How many games? Yeah, you may get your wish. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 games. I may be streaming, but details to come on that one. Otherwise, over Christmas it's gonna be play it by ear. I'm not so sure I can do the review and previews anymore because I don't want to leave my computer on overnight. It takes a long time to upload. So they may have to stop, but the streams probably don't have to stop, which I prefer doing anyway. I prefer doing the streams to the previews and whatever. Let me answer some actual questions. What would have been my Scoutcast clean sheet and Island Risk? Island Risk, I think I went for Mata. I didn't really give it much thought, to be honest. I just thought Mata can sometimes do alright in big games. I think we're probably going to have to play him for creativity, but we'll see. I mean, clean sheet depends what else would have been taken, really. What's on offer here? Maybe Palace, another clean sheet. Burnley, potentially. Probably Spurs against Stoke I would have gone for. What else is there? Maybe Liverpool against Everton, I don't know. But it's actually quite tough this week. But I'm hoping I'll be back on the Scoutcast this week, if they'll still have me. I was so gutted. Could I upload the reviews, previews from work? I don't want to mix up work in this too much, to be honest. Yeah, the problem's not recording them. It's literally just uploading them. Because I said this on the kind of the last test stream. I basically I used to like finish a stream at like 11 and then record the preview or the review. I used to do the review. No, sorry. Yeah, the review after the stream on Sunday or Monday, and then the preview after the Scoutcast, and then put them out the next day. But that's when I could upload a video in like 15 minutes. I think it'd be quicker now on my 4G signal, but I don't think it's going to be quick enough, unfortunately. I could record them live, but I don't know if that's a bit weird. Come on for 15 minutes live and then shoot off again. Yep, Fozzie, I am streaming on my trusty Samsung S7 Edge on 3 Island. 3 Island, if you want to sponsor the stream, let me know. Give me some free data. Elliott's not first choice keeper, no. That's why I'm basically going to have to pay Pope every week. Once Tom Heaton comes back, then I'm kind of screwed. But we'll make a transfer at that point. Am I going to make any changes? Not this week, I don't think. I don't think there's anything... Sterling to Coutinho is probably the one I'm looking at. But I don't think I'm going to do it. Do I think Kane defends his value? Yeah, it's an interesting one. I wish I'd been on the Scoutcast this week, actually. Hang on. Excuse me. Yeah, I mean, Kane is not worth 12.8 million right now, probably, but at some point you've got to spend the money. And yes, if I swapped him for a cheap striker and upgraded Loftus-Cheek maybe to Coutinho, maybe that would get me more points, but I would definitely want to reverse that come Game Week 22. Now, am I going to bench him for Game Week 21? Right now, I guess that's the plan. I know Johnny was talking about maybe getting rid of him, and I can see a point there that Burnley and Man City games are not good. It's just... It's 2 transfers now, it's 2 transfers to get him back. It's 4 transfers just to swap him out and back in. And while I don't disagree with Mark that he can go mad, but... Of course he can, but he's not really in the greatest form. So it's not a huge issue. But if he does score a couple of goals here or there, you're going to want him back straight away. So, I don't know. If Kane was 10 million, we were captaining this week. How does that work? Are you saying because of his price he's scoring well, but not scoring enough? Maybe that's a good point. Well, Burnley away, I mean, I think he's got Burnley away, right? Not Burnley at home. I never like Burnley away as a fixture. I'll never captain someone in Burnley away, no matter who it is. Apart from if it's Salah. If you can somehow upgrade Richarlison to Coutinho. No, it's not possible. Got 1 point. Well, I mean, it's possible with other transfers, but not straight swap. Oh, excuse me, sniffing. Adam Lamb in the French Alps. Up to 1.2k overall ranking. Wow, well done. Jesus, 1.2k this. I've never been that high, let alone this early on in the season. Got to kick on now. That's the beauty about being rubbish like me and being ranked 84k. Got a whole rest of the season to climb. Pressure's on for you. Bench Richarlison and bring in Duffy. Nah. Do you know what? That's probably... I mean, I wouldn't bet on Richarlison getting attacking returns against Burnley, but I'd still rather take the chance than playing Duffy. Brad Jones top 500, damn. Very nice. I need to try and get some things at the weekend to put up on the wall. To put Shane Long up. Actually, I wonder if I should go straight on and move the screen a bit. I don't know. We'll figure that out. I'm not going to bench Richarlison, even against Burnley. I mean, I wouldn't captain someone against Burnley, but... we can have a look at the league. I know I don't talk about the league enough. I'm bad. So, you'd have... Yeah, Adam Lamb is number 4 in the Let's Talk FPL League. With 919 points. And the leader, Connor White, I don't know if he's in the chat, is on 935. So not far behind, mate. Daniel still Watford defender could do. I could do that, yeah. I'm not really rushing to get because I wildcard and set up my defence pretty well. I'm not in a huge rush to get rid of Daniel just because his fixtures aren't great. But next week I'll have 2 free transfers, so I'll definitely consider it. Ben, you really want Coutinho, but it requires too much surgery and throws balance of the team off. Only viable way is to lose Sterling. Yeah, that's basically the predicament I'm in. So I think I'm going to go about and hope that Salah's in the points this week. You took a 24-point hit, Jesus. Conor Mullin on 900 points, very nice. I'm so far behind, 847. What do I think United's chances against Man City are without Pogba? That is going to be an ugly game. Yeah, Pogba's so good. He's such a huge miss. No one can do what he does in our team. Yeah. I don't know what the deal is with Fellaini. Is Fellaini back? Might help, but he's not Pogba. Bad weather on Sunday affecting your thinking about Coutinho? Not really. Try not to take the weather into account too much. Unless it's absolutely, like, guaranteed to cause issues. Sterling did get a full rest, good point, yeah. I think Sterling could cause problems. I don't know, Ashley Young's been doing well this year. Fellaini is the greatest player in the world. Does being top 675k mean you're screwed for the whole season? Nah, this time last year I think I can't remember what I was now. I was really low though. Probably lower than 675k I think. So I didn't actually start streaming until the 30th. I think it was the 30th of December last year. So I was actually doing pretty bad when I started streaming. It just all just went uphill really. Had a nice end to the season. So you're not screwed, no. Just don't get too in the mindset of you have to have differentials, you have to, you know, make like odd captain choice and stuff just yet. Got a long way to climb, but it's doable. Do I think the most transferred in curse will affect Hazard? I mean, that curse it's not a thing, is it? Because it didn't affect Morata or Salah, whoever it was, recently. Young or Shaw? I mean, right now you probably have to go for Ashley Young. He's just playing so well. I really want Luke Shaw to do well, though, for Man United. He's been a bit unlucky here or there. Mourinho's obviously treating him how he does some players. Richard Benson, £10. Thank you very much, my man. Put it towards the phone bill or buy a pint. That'll get me 2 pints in Ireland, £10. So maybe I'll have 1 pint and a bit of the phone bill. But seriously, cheers for that. I appreciate it. But definitely, yeah, I'm basically going to see how the phone goes, and then there is an option to get like a 4G router, which should work. And the beauty is I'm paying for broadband anyway, even though it's rubbish for streaming. Which means if I get in 4G, I literally only need it for streaming, so I don't need too much data at home. But yeah, thanks Richard. Much appreciated. Did I qualify for the FFS Cup? That is a great question. And I do know the answer to it. I'm just going to look. The Scoutcast episode 242, bandwidth. Medieval internet connection. Damn. I don't know if I qualified. I don't know. Okay, first round draw. If I did qualify, I'd probably be in the article, would I not? Let me have a look. Alexander Hagger, thank you very much for the phone bill, and to say Rojo will be nailed on this season. We'll see, we'll see. I'm not sure about that. Thank you very much, Alexander. Shane Long is still just on the floor next to me. You need 55 points for the cup. Oh, damn it. I didn't get that, did I? I got 52. Oh, out of the cup before it's even started. 52, yeah. Awful. Knock is Norwegian. Yeah, no polls this week. This stream. I'll get back to normal next stream. Evening, James. How's it going? Norwegian Krona, there you go. Maybe I'll get through the Members Cup instead. That'd be alright. You can't get in the cup now. You had to... you had to enter and then try and qualify. Basically. Martial, yeah, nice differential. Probably not against Man City, but you never know. Right now I'm Captain Hazard, but I'm gonna be honest, I think it's gonna change to Kane. I don't know, I've switched every week. Like kind of last-ish minute. What's the difference between having players on the bench or the pitch? The ones on the pitch score points. Am I happy with my overall ranking? Yeah, 84k. It's fine at this part of the season. I mean, I wish it was lower because I'm probably not going to finish super high, but yeah, I'm happy enough for sure. Kane got a full rest yesterday. Will be more fresh than Hazard. Sure, yeah, but I mean, Hazard has had a rest recently. Thoughts on Lingard as a differential? I'd be surprised if he keeps this up, to be honest. Although again, a bit of a big game player, that guy. Might do alright against Man City. Am I completely set on playing me over Daniel/Duffy? Not completely. I'm probably going to bench me, I think. So I'm not 100% convinced on the Burnley clean sheet. Exactly. Hazard has form. Kane doesn't. True. Yeah, Christensen hit the post the other day. It was decent. I mean, it would have been better if it had gone in, of course. Do I think Daniels will concede goals against Palace? I mean, I'm hoping so from Loftus-Cheek. Spurs have the highest clean sheet odds this week, but they've only kept one in the last 6 games. Yeah. Not looking as good without Alderweireld. Connor, top 2k on Saturday night. Very nice. Kane has scored 2 in the last 3 games. So it's probably a bit like Fozzie said. We're expecting more because he's priced that much, and we should be. But he can do it. It's just a case of when's he going to do it. Do I think Benteke is an option? No, not really. And I can see why you'd look at someone like Benteke, price-wise, fixture-wise is okay. It's just okay. I know. Problem with Benteke, he's never, apart from that like first season or 2 or whenever he was at Villa, he was decent enough to own, but never really done it since. I know he had a pretty good record at Liverpool, obviously didn't play enough. Is Nias going to rot on the bench? He is for now, yeah. I'm hoping he gets back in somehow. And I can play Loftus-Cheek for the next 2, but after that, it's not as good. You took a 128 point hit, was your only option. Unlucky. Any plans to sort out the Elliott situation? You're considering Hart as a backup for Pope and for the double game week. Yeah, good thinking. But to be fair, I saw a tweet earlier that Hart was going to get dropped for Adrian. I think it was from Henry Winter. I don't know how true that's going to be, but keep an eye out. Adrian for a double game week could be good. Well, they could have just kept Super Randolph. John Joe Kenny, a good option? I think he is, yeah. One of the questions on the Scoutcast was about Everton, so I researched it a bit. And out of their cheap defenders, like he just won in every... Do you know what I mean? He's best for bonus points. He's really good for bonus points, actually. Best attacking. Probably the most likely to keep his place until Coleman's back as well. I think Martinez playing left back, I think, and Baines is going to be back quicker than Coleman. I don't know what the deal is with Coleman. I don't know when he's back, but I don't think he's training yet. So Austin's worth buying in Gameweek 22. I hope he keeps his place. I just can't bring him in with these fixtures. I should probably say actually, if the stream suddenly dies because they've cut my phone off, but it's looking okay right now. Your Zaha and Loftus-Cheek double up has not worked out as I hoped. You'd hoped. Yeah, Zaha's not been fantastic. Loftus-Cheek, I mean, we're probably expecting a little bit too much for a 4.5 million. But he's looked okay. He's had chances in the games he's played, but I don't know, I don't really want to play him too often. Thoughts on Mertesacker with Mustafi injured. Mertesacker, how much is he? Not a guy you hear about often enough. I mean, Arsenal's defensive record without Mustafi has not been great. But I don't think he's out for too long. Mertesacker, I mean, he's 4.8 million. I don't know. I feel like that's way too short term. Heaton on his way back in January. Yeah, I mean, I don't need to move on Pope until Heaton's definitely back. So I'm not panicking too much yet. I've already kind of told myself that if you need to, just take a hit for a goalkeeper. Just to get one in. Because I'm going to need one. If I've got no goalkeeper, I might as well just take a hit. It'll repay over the coming weeks. Just to get someone in. Austin must have fitness issues, surely. You can't think of any other reason why he hasn't been played, started more often. Yeah, I mean, I don't think Austin really fits in with most managers' plans just because of the way they like to play. He's a bit of a one-dimensional striker. He's not going to press, he's not going to make too many runs, but when he does play, he still just bangs them in. Last season, when he got injured, that's when all my striker problems came. Luiz is fit again, apparently. Am I worried about Christensen being benched? I mean, he's probably going to get benched at some point, like rotated, but I'm hoping he's first choice. We'll see. Will Speroni play this week after his man of the match performance? He may well do. I mean, how long is Hennessy out for? Is he even out? Okay, could play. Yeah, we'll see. I don't think managers like chopping and changing too much. But the fact that it happened so quickly after getting back into the team will be interesting to see. If you've got Speroni, I think you play him. How's it going, Dale? Hope you're doing good. Is Gomez of Watford a good option now? Watford fixtures are getting better. Yeah, I mean, generally I think Watford defence is looking okay. Gomez has got a really good record for penalties as well. A couple of penalty saves here and there would be nice. As a Chelsea fan, you'd say that Christensen is ahead of Luiz. Yeah, I think he probably is. How come the stream's working? I'm basically tethering off my phone. And it's working nicely. Am I all thinking of Kane captain? Yeah, I really am. It's quite probable that I swap to Kane, to be honest. Would I play Abraham or Loftus-Cheek? Who does Swansea have? West Brom at home. I'd probably play Abraham. Good to hear though. Hope it, obviously I don't know the whole situation, but hope it improves. Can't imagine what that's like. You got enough function to come and watch the stream though. I appreciate that. Dedication. What are my planned 2 transfers next week? Do you know what? I think there was a time last year when I was just kind of winging it. I think I'm kind of winging it right now. Like, I've not had too many problems since I wildcarded. I think I wildcarded pretty well. I left it until I needed it. I wildcarded when I thought I did. I made sure I had 15 starters, 14.5 if you include Sterling. And so I'm kind of just saving 2 transfers and seeing what I need to do next week. I don't think I really need to do much next week. Maybe swap a defender. Like Daniels, maybe. Get him back out. Niasta Calvert-Lewin is on my mind. But yeah, I'm winging it, right? I'm not winging it, it's the wrong word, but I don't feel like I have something that I desperately need to do. Maybe get Coutinho in. But yeah, I'm basically going to have 2 free transfers next week and reassess. But it's a midweek game, isn't it? Yeah, that means I have to reassess very quick. But yeah, we'll see how it goes. Wonder who my Alfie Mawson will be this season. I don't know. Maguire, hopefully. Yeah, I could ride out Daniel's fixtures. That's what I mean. I'm not in a rush to get rid of him. I don't think I need that spot. Is switching Kane for Lacazette until the double game week too much of a risk? I don't know about Lacazette still. I mean, Arsenal looking okay with kind of him, Sanchez and Ozil, but I don't know, Arsenal got better fixtures. I would say it's not a huge risk because he's not really in the best of form, but he is still scoring. Yeah, I might play Daniels. That's not a guaranteed benching. Maybe I should even be playing Duffy. Why not start Nias ahead of Loftus-Cheek? I mean, Nias has got a worse fixture. Plus, he's not guaranteed to play, so he might just come on for a point. Whereas Loftus-Cheek's the start. Is Sané finished as an FPL asset? No, I think that's probably a bit over the top. Oh yeah, how could I forget? See, this is how rusty I am. Don't forget to hit that like button, people. Got over 300 people watching, only 41 likes. I'm sure we can get that to 100 soon. For being back. And if you are new around here, don't forget to subscribe. We're on 6444, so not too far off 6,500, which is awesome. How's my team value doing? I don't know. Checked it once, to be honest. I'm on 103.7. Don't ask me how much it is if I sell everyone, I don't know. How much have you missed of the stream? About 40 minutes, 35 minutes. January's coming, so the wildcard will be back in my back pocket. So true. And I'll probably be keeping it to like Gameweek 30 odd. Cheers for tuning in, Joseph. And everyone else. Much appreciated. Can't believe it's holding up so well. It's not even killing the battery that much. Not even used 10% battery yet in 40 minutes. It's decent. See you later, Eddie. Enjoy the party. If I still had Everton, who would I swap him for? Probably one of the Liverpool boys, Salah or Coutinho. Is Christensen nailed? I think he's first choice. I mean, nailed's hard to say. He's probably going to get arrested at some point. But then who isn't getting arrested at some point? Yeah, it's faster than my wired connection, which I just find ridiculous, but I'm not going to complain. You're not sure if it was me, but you could swear that I mocked Mark for Loftus-Cheek. That wasn't me, that was Jonty. I knew I was going to get Loftus-Cheek in as a cheap mid. I think the difference was Mark was playing him as a fourth, but now I'm playing him too. I don't think I did mock him. You need to go back and watch that episode. Who will win the World Cup? England. Come on. Gonna smash Belgium. Yeah, maybe I'm just gonna put. Hang on. I'm gonna put Daniels in now. I'm gonna captain Kane. Although, will Captain and Kane give me more or less questions? I almost feel like Nias should be last on the bench. I never know what to do with the attacker on. Sometimes I feel like playing the attacker because a defender will come in if a defender gets injured. But maybe me and Duffy are better than Nias this week. Don't know. Richarlison to Ramsey, is that insane? I don't think it's insane. Me's like, I think he got a knock in the last game, a gash maybe, but he should be fine. Thoughts on getting Pogba back? Yeah, I'd definitely be looking at that, but right now it's just deciding who to get rid of. That's tough. Oh no. See, like, I changed it to Kane captain and straight away I get a question about captain and Hazard. Firmino, is he a good choice? That's an interesting question because Firmino's been doing alright recently. Now he doesn't... He's probably not going to do as well as Coutinho and Salah on a regular basis, but he's doing alright. I think he's in good form. Now, I did look at maybe doing Kane to Firmino and maybe upgrading someone else, but I'm thinking I'm keeping Kane. Why don't we just captain Salah every week? Do you know what? Another great question. I keep asking myself that every single week and then I don't captain him. This is the first video in the new house, yeah? The blind has gone. Still got a door in the background. Still got a white wall. Might change the desk in there. I don't know. Coutinho on pens is good. Yeah, I think Pickford's a decent goalkeeper option right now. Big Sam will get him playing more defensively. He's cheap. I think he's 4.8, so he's cheap enough. Probably playing most games. Is Mane out of the picture? I don't think... Mane's going to do fine, but a lot of us already have Salah, so you're probably not going to bring Mane in because Coutinho is so much cheaper. How do we vote about another player picture behind you? You don't, you have to send me one and it goes up. Hopefully Shane Long will be on the next stream. I need to get some stuff to stick him up. How am I liking Ireland? Do you know what? It's alright. I like it so much that I bought a house here. New gas, great. How did I sort the internet? It's bad, boy. What my total score would have been if I captained Salah, I don't want to think about it. It'd be much higher, I'll tell you that. Would I ever play 4-5-1? Drop Kane and bring in Sanchez. I'd have to make a defender upgrade probably as well, but no. I think I'd prefer Pickford to Gomez. I just think Allardyce is going to do good things with Everton's defence. If you haven't got Salah in by now, do you keep not having him or do you get him in? So what is he now? 9.8? 9.9. That is very expensive. I almost think that Salah and Coutinho is a bit like Sané and Sterling. I just don't think you pay the extra for either. If you're going to bring in a Liverpool player now, you probably just get Coutinho. And I know that's a bit knee-jerky. But 9.9 million for Hazard. It's not that he's not necessarily worth it. It's just... It's always harder to buy someone that's gone up like $1 million. Sicko, no Salah all season, still rank 8. Not essential. Interesting, very well. Very nicely done. Jansky, the new sponsor, your legend, thank you very much. You got your little green name now. Appreciate that. Thanks for helping out. Jansky. Yeah, sometimes you have to do that. Just hope that, you know, Salah goes cold. I mean, it doesn't look likely, but could happen. Play Duffy, yeah, a few people saying that. Maybe I put Duffy ahead of me. When's the housewarming? Not till after Christmas, that's for sure. Me's not definitely out, no. I support Man City, I was waiting for that. Huddersfield are goal shy, yeah. But I don't think I played Duffy ahead of Maguire or Christensen. I like playing those. I suppose Duffy's got a bit of goal for it. I mean, if I was really ballsy, I'd play Duffy ahead of Richarlison. How do I get it to work? 4G signal. If you had Pogba, we would destroy Man City. I'm not sure about that, you know. I hope so. Well, we haven't got Pogba, so we won't know that for sure. So there's a Jose Mourinho masterclass. How many points am I expecting? 34 from Kane, 16 from Hazard. That's 50 from those two. We'll say 30 from the rest. They get 80 points this week. What's the point of contradicting your Bournemouth defender by having lost a cheek in the team? At some point they have to play each other though. I don't necessarily like playing a player just because they're not playing against someone in my team. The way I would look at it is I ignore Loftus-Cheek and I just decide, would I rather play Daniels against Crystal Palace or Duffy against Huddersfield? And some people will say Duffy, to be fair, but I'm going to play Daniels. It's not very often I get it right when I bench an attacker for a defender. I don't get that right too often. Oh my god, yawning again on stream. Got even earlier starts now, I live further away. Earlier starts in the morning, that is. How much data will one stream cost? Honestly, I've got no idea. I don't even know if there's a good way for me to find out. Don't think it says on my balance. But I'm on pay as you go, so I'm not going to suddenly get stung for loads of money. What's the ping like? I'm not sure actually. Spurs have crushed Stoke 4-0, 4-0 and 4-0 in their last 3 matchups. Kane has scored 6 goals. Last game was a hat-trick. Oof. Damn. But I wasn't at Wembley, right? Have I bought into the Bitcoin surge? I haven't, no. Surely that's going to collapse soon. Though everyone says that, don't they? That's why no one invests and then it keeps going up and you regret it. I saw someone had sold like 4 Bitcoins for $2,000 like last year or something. Did I end up getting the Google Home or the Echo? Neither yet. Still trying to talk myself into it. Would I play Otamendi if I had him? Probably, yeah. Yeah, I mean, I've got unlimited data, but it's never unlimited. There's always a catch. Usually, it's like a fair use policy. Oops. That was my zip. Yeah, it's like 60 gig on my phone. We'll see. There's not even a guarantee they'll cap me after that anyway. Or slow my service down. I was reading 3 don't like you, Tethering, but they can't. They've got no way of stopping it. Why is Kane the only player playing in Tottenham? Not sure what that means. So it doesn't say they'll definitely slow my internet down after a certain amount of usage. It says they got the right to. So we'll see. Best way to move away from average scores and get 50, you get 50 most which just don't get exploited. I mean, Captain plays a huge part of that. Espen, how's it going? Number 70, yep, 70th stream. Definitely getting through them. I mean, there's not a surefire way to get more than 50. And it's going to sound obvious. You just try and pick the best players, right? Look who's scoring well for you. Maybe stick with them, check their fixtures, and bring in players you think are going to do well, and hopefully you'll score more than 50. You bet this is the first ever live YouTube stream from Rural Island. It might be. Will Swansea get a clean sheet against West Brom? Yeah, probably. New Year's Eve midnight stream? I don't think so. Callum Wilson to score another hat trick, you reckon, this week? Could happen. You think I should play Nias ahead of Lost Sheep, but do you even think Nias is going to start? There's no guarantee he does. Ashley's young price going up. Not that shocking, really. Done pretty nicely. Fabianski or Pope for this game? Fabianski, I think. Oh, Jesus, that weather is so bad. So the one disadvantage to this house, the back is so open, you just get slammed with the wind. Probably still hear it, I'd say. No polls tonight. Yeah, I've forgotten basically. I don't like putting them up after it's started because people have to refresh to get them and it's a bit annoying. But they'll be up next time. I was sat downstairs actually and I thought I need to go and put the stream up. So if you've got everything ready, yeah, I think I've got everything ready. Just in case of putting it up and going, and I forgot about the polls. Have I had any offers for sponsorship yet from betting companies like Ladbrokes or any other organisation? You have enough subs? Nope. But special stream on the 30th of December maybe. Can hear the wind, it sounds like Hurricane Katrina. Yeah, it's pretty bad. Although I didn't think it was supposed to be really windy tonight. I thought it was supposed to be snowing. How's it going, FPL family? Good to have the stream back, thank you. I see things are going well for you. First 1,000 viewed video, very nice. Keep up the consistency. It all helps. Oh, you got water coming in from little corners of the roof. That's not good. This house has actually been here like, it's a new house, like it's a new bit, like it counted as new build for us, but the actual shell has been here like 10 years. So it's held up pretty well. Arsenal Fan TV is sponsored by Ladbrokes. I don't know. Someone from Arsenal Fan TV got in contact with me once. They have a. I don't think they ever got back to me. I actually, saying that, I have had a few sponsorship emails, but they're from like I don't know. They want to like give me free stuff to unbox, like as part of the deal of doing a video on them. But like it's like jersey websites I've never even heard of, like sites selling like football kits and whatever. Like you just, if you could see the emails and you could see the websites, you'd know why I've not even bothered looking. They look so dodgy. I mean, this one has, hang on, a 365 days return policy. I mean, what the hell is that? Who has a 1-year return policy? Yeah, no, someone from Arsenal Fan TV. They've basically got us. I don't know if you ever watched J&O. He was chatting about it at one point about an opportunity he may have. I'm almost certain it was for the same thing. I would say it was. Because he started doing videos like them for a few days afterwards and then stopped them. But yeah, there's a YouTube channel called Man Like Robbie, which is basically Robbie from Arsenal Fan TV. And you see they haven't made a video for like 4 months. Basically emailed to ask me to do like an audition tape basically. Had to do a video like they would. So there you go. I get a few emails every now and again. They're usually rubbish though. And then you get one from like Netflix. Anyway, stop checking my emails. Yeah, sometimes the obvious moves are the best. Coutinho is looking good. How's it going, Nino? Eden has a 71% chance to get 7+. Kane 50% chance to get 6+. How'd you get that? Who would be my dream sponsor? I don't know. What would be good to get free? Beer? Beer would be good. Maybe I need to start drinking a certain brand of beer all the time. Actually, it's a shame it's not like a gaming stream, because I could really do with a new computer. This computer is old now. I'd be very surprised if it lasts much longer. Then I'm screwed because I can't afford to buy a new one. Domino's, yeah. Subway. I used to live in my old house. I was very close to Subway. Yeah, Virgin Media to sponsor me and then realise they need to start running cables out here. That would be good. There's definitely no Domino's around here, I'll tell you that. Buxton. Hey look, this is Tesco's. Oh my god. Oh, that's so Irish. I don't even know. Sleeve Anamon? Sleeve Anamon? Something like that. I don't know. No Buxton here. KP bacon fries. I love scampi fries. Way more than bacon. Just while we're talking absolutely random stuff. What do I reckon the derby score will be? I mean, I hope we win, but I've got a bad feeling that City are going to walk all over us. Everyone loves this water because it's cheap. Cheap in Tesco's. You get like 12 for $2.65 or something like that. Ferrari. You hate the use of the word of lit. Yeah, I can't do it. I don't feel comfortable saying lit. That was lit, mate. This doesn't come off very well. You tried Hunky Dory's Buffalo flavour. They are decent, to be fair. I'm still tethering from the phone. We have used 15% battery. God knows how much data. But we're still streaming, and we're still streaming smoothly. So we're good. I'm surprised like the signal never drops. Because the signal in the rest of the house is pretty bad. Like if I go down the road, like when I came up here a few times to like look around the area and stuff, the local supermarket I was in, I couldn't even check the scores, the signal was that bad. You can tell how much data you've used in the settings. Yeah, I'll worry about that afterwards. Why not drink tap water? Use less plastic. Yeah, fair enough. I do recycle though. But I like just whacking these in the fridge. Nice and chilled. I'm tethering, yeah. I am on unlimited data, yeah. €20 a month, unlimited internet. Can't say no to that. Will I be on the next Scoutcast? It depends if they want me back. It was a good one, right? I only watched 45 minutes so far. Because I kept getting distracted at work while I was trying to watch it. But, hopefully I'll be back, yeah. Do I think Mark will eventually end up with a higher rank than us guys? I'd say it's going to be quite close because I'm never usually this close to either him or Johnny. I'm just ahead of Mark, a little bit behind Johnny. So it'll be interesting to see what happens. Yeah, he'd probably beat me. I think Mark is a bit more, what's the word? Aggressive, I guess, with his transfers. Usually pays off well. I probably dawdle a bit sometimes. But yeah, no doubt he'll finish well. I think my fantasy side and risk was like matter. I mean, fantasy side and risk we sometimes discuss before we go on, just to make sure we don't all have the same one. Because like it's got to be someone at least a bit risky, so you don't want to have to. You don't have to think about it there and then. But yeah, clean sheets would just go with the flow. Do. Yeah, Az is doing really well this season. Right, people. I think we're going to leave it there. I think that was a good enough. It was just over an hour. The phone's holding up. The stream held up. Let's not push our luck. I'll hopefully go back to like a more normal schedule from next week. So I'll find out when the Scoutcast is next week. I don't know if they'll even do one before the matches. So I'll stream on Sunday or Monday. And I hopefully I feel a bit rusty tonight. I know it's only been like a week and a half since the last stream, but just feel a bit. It's not even been a week and a half. I think it's just been a week. Just feel a bit rusty, kind of out of sorts, a bit from the house move, but getting back into the flow. So, thanks for bearing with me. Thanks for letting me bore you with my technical issues. Hopefully, we can keep this up with the tethering. I'm gonna have to probably look into something more long term. I don't know how much that'll cost. I'll have to check that and then see if it's doable. But otherwise, good luck in game week 16. I actually had to check yesterday. I just could not remember what deadline week we were on. I was that lost. But yeah, good luck in game week 16. And I will catch you later. Cheers for tuning in. Hit that like button, subscribe if you've not already. Be much appreciated. And I will see you on Sunday or Monday. Follow me on Twitter, Andy85WSM, and you'll know when I'm next going live. Be Sunday or Monday, I expect. Definitely try and get one in before game week 17, which is a really quick turnaround. So yeah, that's me done. Cheers all, and cheers to the new sponsors. Much appreciated.